Hello, my name is Perez, and I'm going to be going over the Nike You Can't Stop Us campaign. The campaign came out during a time where people needed motivation and a connection, especially during COVID. And Nike just kind of focused on resilience, unity, and pushing through challenges. The goal wasn't necessarily to sell the products, it was to inspire and emotionally connect with their audience. So, micro moments overview, this goes over kind of quick decision consumer turns, like, for example, micro moments like their phones or devices. And if you look to the right, we also go more over what the micro moments are, such as I want to know, I want to go, I want to do, and I want to buy. What we notice within Nike is that they did a great job showing up during these moments with the right message. They focus more on emotional needs instead of just product promotion. And this helped them stay relevant and meaningful with their audience, especially with the technology and the apps that they took advantage of and the rewards. So I want to know, for the I want to know, like, for example, like the expired moments that they have where they use powerful storytelling and visuals. And notice with the I want to know, like, they even use split screen storytelling to show unity across athletes and communities. Like you would see, for example, one person in maybe like a foreign country playing soccer and then a professional person playing soccer on the bottom, things of that nature. They're really great with their audience values, such as authenticity, inspiration, and connection. And then just kind of giving you a visual of, like, I want to know, we want to know how you follow international news, things of that nature, because it's just a I want to know type of basis. And then for this here, for the I want to do, Nike encouraged people to stay active and kept moving. They connected during the Nike Training Club app and apps. We also see on the left here, they actually promoted and did a agreement with Netflix. And they also update, I believe, monthly now with Kickstart Fitness with the basics, which is available on Netflix within the app and, of course, the computer. But this as something that I actually used myself when weight loss was my goal. And the Kickstart Fitness with the basics had several options. It had beginners, intermediate, professionals, intense, and they even had, hey, there's no excuse. You got 15-minute workouts, 10-minute workouts. Heck, we'll even do 5-minute workouts, which I thought was pretty cool, to help you keep motivated and just to kind of keep you on that path that you are able to do so and anything is possible. And it shows how powerful in timing and relevance it can be in marketing, because this did start, I would like to say, last year in January, which we all know that usually January comes to the point where people have health and weight loss on their minds and goals. So for the peso model overview breakdown, we do have what we have is paid, earned, shared, and owned. Paid focuses on high quality video ads and placements. So things that you would possibly see, such as the cinema, things like the Super Bowl ad, things of those nature. Earned also goes over media coverage and industry attention, and then shared goes over viral social media sharing, and owned could be an example like Nike apps, website, and social platforms. Nike actually uses all four together, which can create a strong integrated campaign. They're very intentional with each of them. And instead of relying on one channel, which is the smartest thing that you can do, they tend to spread that out throughout, which makes it feel like it's consistent everywhere with the same type of quality per se. So going further into the peso model breakdown or their strategy, I did go over for paid media. So paid media, Nike promoted the campaign through ads and placements. Earned media, they did necessarily get press coverage and organize organic buzz from news outlets, especially around athletes. And when it comes to shared media, we see that Nike would focus on social platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and that played an extremely huge role. For owned media, Nike would use their own apps and websites to connect deeper with users, and this also helped him create a platform where they can communicate with other trainers, as well as, again, back to that workout videos. It's always about staying connected. And for owned media, Nike would use, again, their own apps, and combining all these, of course, help maximize their reach and their impact. So for performance evaluation, I believe that overall, Nike does extremely well in terms of their engagement and reach. They're a very well-known brand, not just among athletes, but even people who don't work out or don't know anything about sports. They know about the brand. Just do it is their motto. We know that they have millions of views and shares across social media. Nike also saw increase with their activity in their apps, like workouts being logged in, especially, again, going back to COVID. This shows that the campaign didn't just get attention, but it drove real action. And I think one of the biggest strengths is their emotional storytelling. We know that they're a big advocate from people that started from nothing and turned into something in their athletic career. And instead of focusing on products, Nike, again, focuses on purpose and motivation. And that emotional connection can help strengthen their brand and their loyalty. This is an example here that I have in terms of advertisement that I've noticed. Again, this is directly from the Nike website. If you look to the left, it just shows you a 10-minute body workout. Let's get started. It shows that it's a beginner. It shows you specifically what you'll be impacting on your body. It even tells you what type of music they will be playing and working out to, which I think is awesome. You even have the option to turn the music off and just listen to them, and maybe even listen to your own music, which I have not seen that done before by any workout videos that I have seen. They give people what they need at the moment, which again is motivation and support. And I think that Nike did an absolute fabulous job to stay relevant. And I believe that they also now are coming out soon with ways to stay competitive and motivate each other by tracking your workouts and tracking how often you log into the app. And you're able to get discounts on gear and swag and things of that nature from the company itself. So once again, I think Nike is absolutely awesome. Everything works together instead of feeling separate when it comes to also the peso model. Brands should focus on creating content that feels real and relatable, which Nike gets that done. And once again, overall, this campaign is a strong example of strategy and emotion working together.